Hi, I am Lisa Martin Naimi, and I am a mystic, an empath, and an Ascension Portal. And if you'd like to know more about what all of that means, you can check out my website, lisamartinnaimi.com, and all of that information will be provided to you there and much, much more. You can also find me on Facebook, also under my name, Lisa Martin Naimi, and for interesting postings, whatever happens to be on my mind at the time. So in this video series, I will be providing you with an empathic reading of the frequencies available to ascending humanity for the upcoming week. And so today's download will be for the December. We're in February 7th, 2016 through February 13th, 2016. So Sunday to Saturday. And additionally, I will provide you with information on how to integrate these frequencies into your own energy field and your experience of life, your reality, as well as possibly some information about how to apply this data to your practical life. So I channel all this information on the spot, and so there's no preparation involved, and I don't know what's going to happen. It'll be just as much as a surprise to you as it is to me. So just bear with me for a moment while I get myself centered and allow the information to flow in, and then I'll begin interpreting it empathically. Okay, so the very first thing that I feel is information, energy flowing straight down the pranic core and into the tailbone. So let's see what that is about. Sometimes the tailbone has to do with a family of origin, but that is not the case in this situation. This is kind of going back to basics. This has to do with getting really, really grounded into your physical form. Not so much getting grounded into the earth. At this point in time, as a measure of the ascending humanity, and I know this is going to be a little bit controversial, but it has come to my attention maybe in like November, December, somewhere in that time frame, and that it was time to unplug myself from the core of the earth. So unplug my grounding cord from the core of the earth and just ground myself into my physical body without allowing my energy to flow anywhere past my own energy field. And so that is what is being called for right now for ascending humanity, actually. So I guess I'm going to give you a little bit of training on how to do that. So that's a surprise to me. So, all right, we'll just do some training here. So this is a method that just downloaded into me for my own personal use. So I've been practicing this since, I don't know, November or so of 2015. And so I'm going to share it with you. Okay, so the first thing that you do is you actually cut off your grounding cord into the core of the earth. And the reason that we're going to do this is to pull up the frequency of the earth. So we're still here on the earth. We're still staying in our bodies. We're still going to be functioning in the physical in a reasonable way and in a way that we can interact with the rest of the world and human beings and shared reality. But we're going to do so in a way that we are emitting the maximum frequency possible to help shift the rest of the planet and bring them along on this journey with us, which is the whole reason why we're here at this time. So if you'd like, go ahead and do that with me, cutting off the grounding cord. So in your mind's eye, in your imagination, you can just, I just see like a sword slicing through my grounding cord. I'm seeing that right at my tailbone, at the base of my tailbone. And then I see the tail end of it just dropping away into the earth. And then the part that's attached to me coming up into my body a little bit. But we're going to make sure that we're fully grounded into our physical form and into our physical energy field. So the way that we're going to do this is we're going to go through this a process that I learned from a woman named Karen Rainwater, and you can check out her website, KarenRainwater.com. That's KarenRainwater.com for some details and the reasoning behind this particular system. And so I'm just going to be building upon information that I learned from her many years ago. And I'll provide the spelling of her name in the details of this video when I get it posted. So you can get that for sure. So what she proposes is that there are our energy field can be divided up into 13 chakras and 13 layers of auras, or a 13-layer auric body. So this is just one paradigm through which to break up the huge, vast amount of information that comprises the human energy field, and just so that our human brains can begin to understand it. Now, there are many other systems, many other ways of dividing up the information that comprises the human energy field all over the world, and I've looked into many of them and learned them, and learned interesting things and new little tidbits from each one. So none of them are wrong, and all of them are right. So whatever system works for you or resonates with you to help you to understand this information, whether it's one or two or many, that's wonderful. But we're going to start today with this 13-layer auric body. So we're going to begin by focusing our energy and focusing our consciousness on pulling all of our consciousness that is meant to be in our physical body and all of our energy that's meant to be in our physical body, pulling that into the physical body. So we're just going to take a moment to do that. And the way that you do this is you just use your imagination and your intention and your will. So basically, if you set your will and your intention to do this, then it happens. So just focusing on the physical form itself, just go ahead and close your eyes. And just kind of doing a little bit of a scan, starting at the top of the head, just noticing how your head feels, noticing how your eyes feel, noticing how your nose feels, your mouth, your throat, your upper chest, your heart, your upper back and your arms, noticing how your lower heart feels, how your stomach or your solar plexus feels, maybe noticing your internal organs, noticing your sacral chakra and your root chakra, noticing how your hips feel, your legs, your knees, your calves, your shins, your ankles, your heels, your feet, and your toes. Just noticing how all that feels. And then with your intention, intend that you fully ground yourself into your physical body. So you're just filling your body with your conscious awareness and your conscious intention. So just taking a moment to do that. And then knowing that that is complete and that's all it takes, it's very, very simple. Then we'll move into the first layer of our auric body, which is sometimes called the etheric body, sometimes called the astral body. We can use those two terms interchangeably. Your astral body just being like your energetic physical body double. So focusing on that, so your etheric or astral body, that energy field is the one that actually comes into contact with your skin. So this is just like a layer, that first layer of energy directly outside of your skin. And oftentimes when people see auras, they don't necessarily see the aura in color. They'll just see a band of white light emanating, like a white glow emanating from another person's body. Usually they see it like head and shoulders. This is what the etheric or astral body is. So that's what they're seeing. So focusing on that etheric body, we're just going to go through this same process, just intending that we're fully grounding into our etheric body, and it happens just because we intended that it would be so. Just breathing into that, you might feel some interesting sensations occurring just outside your physical body, maybe playing on your skin. You might even feel them reach into your physical body themselves. Okay, and then moving out to the second layer, which is the emotional body. Now, you don't have to worry about the colors. There are colors associated with each one, but you don't have to worry about that right now. So just focusing on the emotional body now, intending that your full conscious awareness comes grounded into your emotional body. And again, you might feel some interesting vibrations or little zaps or chills or little vibrations as you place your focus on doing that. Moving out to the third auric body, which is the mental body. Intending that you fill up your mental body with your full awareness and presence, fully grounding into the mental body, all the way down and encompassing the feet. Knowing that the auric body completely encompasses your physical body and all of the energy fields in between. Okay, moving out now to the fourth body, sometimes referred to as the spiritual body. Just focusing your intention on fully grounding into the spiritual body. You might feel some tense places in your physical body release as we move through this process. You might feel yourself getting clearer and clearer. You might find it easier to reside in your body, more comfortable, more spacious, safer even. You might feel anxiety lift away. Moving to the fifth auric body now, referred to as the higher emotional body. And just focusing your intention on getting fully grounded into your physical body. Your higher emotional body, your fifth auric body. Moving to the sixth auric body now, referred to as the higher mental body. This is the mental body of your higher self. The fifth auric body being the emotional body of your higher self, which kind of implicates that your higher self is right around you. It's actually surrounding you, and you are embedded somewhere in the center. So focusing on that higher mental body, that sixth auric body, and just getting yourself fully grounded into that body. Moving now to the seventh auric body, referred to as the masculine body. Fully grounding into that body. Just noticing how you're getting more and more settled, feeling more and more connected to your physical body as we move through this process, feeling more comfortable in your body. Moving out to the eighth auric body now, referred to as the feminine body. So we all have a masculine and a feminine body, regardless of the type of body that you're in or your sexual orientation. That is irrelevant in this process. So focusing on the feminine body, placing your awareness and intention on getting fully grounded and integrated into your feminine body. Continuing to notice how maybe layers of density are just pulling away and dissipating from your experience of reality in your physical body. Moving out to the 9th body now. This is referred to as the body of self-knowledge, connected to the crown chakra. Intending to get fully grounded into your body of self-knowledge. So this is also referred to as your inner self body. Fully grounded and solidified in your inner self body, your body of self-knowledge. Moving out to the 10th layer now, your middle self body, also known as your body of self-guidance. Focusing on getting yourself fully grounded into this body. Noticing how you're feeling more and more calm as we move through this process, more and more comfortable in your physical body. Maybe you need to wiggle yourself a little bit and roll your neck, work out any kinks. Okay, moving to the 11th body now. The 11th body, known as the higher self body, also the body of self-reliance. Focusing your intention and your awareness on getting fully grounded into your higher self body. Moving out to the 12th auric body now. This is known as the I am body. This has to do with whether or not you are in a state of connection, a state of alignment with your eternal self, your essence, or whether you are in a state of separation, which can arise for many, many different reasons. Focusing on your I am body. This is the point at which we first come into an individuated consciousness versus a consciousness of complete oneness and unity. Focusing on the 12th auric body, the I am body, getting fully rooted and grounded, fully occupying your 12th auric body. Moving out to your 13th auric body now. This is also referred to as your cosmic body, and this is the point at which you do not have an individuated consciousness. You are truly at one with everything else. There is no difference, no barriers, no boundaries between you and another at this level. So 13th dimensional body, 13th auric body, your cosmic body, using your awareness and your intention, intending that you are fully grounded into this 13th auric body. And that's it. That's the training. It's really quite simple. Just learning the steps to go through. And you can repeat this video or go to my friend Karen Rainwater's site and learn more about the different auric bodies and what she has intuited exists in our field and how we can understand this information. So if at any time in the upcoming week or at any point when using this technique, you begin to feel anxious or really ungrounded and this is not working for you, then by all means, please reconnect your grounding cord to the core of the earth and get resituated. You could even use this particular process that I just showed you today while being grounded to the core of the earth. It's just that we are being guided at this moment to disconnect so that we can become as aligned as possible with our own ascending frequencies. And in that, becoming a shining example of what that's like, then we can provide that to the rest of the human population. So that's really the guidance and the reason for this process right now. And we will see what next week brings. So again, if you'd like more information about me, you can check out my website, lisamartinnaimi.com. I also teach a few classes which you can enroll in there, and I do one-on-one sessions, healings and readings. You'll also find some videos of some interviews that I've done if you'd like to learn more about me. And until next week, blessings, everyone. Thank you and goodbye.